I was hurting. I battled depression and suicide my entire life, and always trying to achieve and always trying to climb. And, you know, when I crossed the finish line, there was nothing there. You know, I was 38 years old. I was retired, and man, you know, on the outside, I was like, my house was in order, but inside, I was like dead man's bones.
Let me ask you, Aurelio, I know from reading your book that you had financial struggles before you met Jesus Christ. You had some marriage struggles before you met Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
After that transformation in your life, you still had some financial difficulties. You still had some marriage difficulties. What was the difference before and after?
Well, that's a really good question, because, you know, trials, they're always going to be around. You got trials before, trials after, but I would do any day with Jesus than without. I know the difference. I spent 38 years trying to do it by myself. And on this side of the gospel, you know, my wife and I, we were separated for 10 months 4 years ago. And we had a rocky marriage, but, you know, being the moral guy that I was, I would never do anything, and we never did anything. But we were separated for 10 months. And one of the things that the Lord taught me was Peggy became the icing on my cake. Jesus was my cake, and the more I fed on Jesus, the more Jesus fed me and filled me, then out of that abundance, I was able to just look at her and accept her just the way she was. I mean, at one point I said, Lord, you know, I started asking God to forgive me, because if she changed not one thing, did I love Jesus enough to love her unconditionally? And then I just started, like, you know, He's just been too good to me.